Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Corpus Christi go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Nelson Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Now at the plate, Barrett. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 26.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Lorenzo Chavez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Lorenzo Chavez.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Comstock comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Danny McCormick is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
McCormick.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Greg is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Johnny Comstock, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Comstock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is on the ground over to first. McLean is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Michael Santana.
Batting
First
six.
at bat for him in this
The
one.
shortstop,
He was 1 for 4 with a
Michael
double in the ball game last night.
Santana.
From the stretch. This is popped up. McLean in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Robert Williams
Batting
comes
seven.
off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Robert Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro
Batting
Benitez,
eight.
as
The
he'll
left
look to
fielder.
bring home that tying run from
Pedro
second with a base hit into the
Benitez.
outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again,
Leading
Ken
off for
Morales.
Frisco.
He flew out
The
in
left
his
fielder.
last at-bat.
Ken Morales.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
And that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. Two and 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Barry
Townsend.
Townsend, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Benitez on the move, and they can't run it down.
That's a ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Benitez. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, William
batting.
Williams.
Catcher.
He reached on a single in his
Williams.
first try.
Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-1 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Settling in now, Ryan. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping in now, number 66, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Williams at second. Ryan on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, Robert McLean. He went
now
deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
McLean.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Second and third, 2 away. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rough Riders lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Elliot Pinozo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding forward now is the DH,
hitter,
Israel
34.
Calderon. He singled his last time up.
Calderon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
Into the box, David Cedeno, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2, here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. There's 1.
That's an out.
But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Gregg. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, today's game certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Cedeno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-0. Into the box now, Barrett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. In the air down the line in left. Benitez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Lorenzo Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Chavez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Striding into the box, Danny McCormick.
Second baseman, Danny McCormick.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Left center, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. With runners in scoring position this season, Morales is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Digging in once again, Barry Townsend.
Now batting, designated hitter, Barry Townsend.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Now batting, catcher, Williams.
In now, Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rough Riders lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Comstock, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Johnny Comstock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Grounded third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Edgar Gonzalez.
The batter, the catcher, Edgar Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Barrett takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Michael Santana. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball well outside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Robert
Now
William,
batting,
man
right
at first
fielder.
after the 2-out walk.
William.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Shea Ryan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shea Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 66. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Flipped out the other way towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Robert McLean. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
McLean.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Benitez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 3-0. Pedro Benitez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a grounder foul over near the third base dugout. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Williams has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now batting, Elliot Pinozo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Elliot Pinozo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Israel.
Stepping in now, Israel Calderon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Oliver Trevino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Hooks, number 15, Oliver Trevino.
Ready for another chance. Barrett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 26.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lorenzo.
Into the box, Lorenzo Chavez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Barrett stands at second with no outs. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So digging in now, Danny McCormick, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
McCormick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Morales. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In to score the runner from second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Barry Townsend, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Santana is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rough Riders lead it 4-0. Standing in, David Cedeno, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Ryan is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ryan Gregg.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Gregg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2 now. Johnny Comstock waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping up now, Johnny Comstock.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Comstock.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Ryan sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 4-0. Striding in, William Williams. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cedeno is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now batting, right fielder, Shea.
Standing in
Ryan.
now, Shea Ryan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, number 66. He was
now
a ground out victim last time up.
66.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Williams leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Coming to the plate now, Robert McLean.
The first baseman, Robert McLean.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
At the plate, Barrett.
The batter, number 26.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. William has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Willie Gant trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Willie Gant.
Lorenzo Chavez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cedeno racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny McCormick.
In now, Danny McCormick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rough Riders lead it 7-0. Digging in, Edgar Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in, Michael Santana.
Now batting, the shortstop, Michael Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
The batter, the right fielder, Williams.
Stepping in now, Robert Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air out to right. Ryan giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Pedro Benitez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
In there for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
This is popped up. Chavez has a play, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rough Riders are out in front, 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Pinozo trying to get there, but this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams.
Into the box, Williams, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Shea Ryan.
Now
as
batting,
the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. Benitez is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In now, number 66.
Now
and he's
batting,
got ducks on the
number
pond, as they say,
66.
looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Morales, the runner at third. Townsend over at second. Williams is over at first with 1 away. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cedeno ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Now batting, the first baseman, Robert McLean.
Standing in now, Robert McLean, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Benitez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So one run on two base hits, one error in the inning, and two men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 8-0. Ready now, Elliot Pinozo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Israel Calderon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike. Full count now, 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, David Cedeno. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down and at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now time called here is here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Todd McCall is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Todd McCall.
Ryan Gregg will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Ryan Gregg.
First delivery to him on the way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 8-0. Digging in, Barrett earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Number 26.
First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So stepping in, Lorenzo Chavez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Now batting, the second baseman, Danny.
Stepping in now, Danny McCormick. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. William is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Ken Morales.
The left fielder, number 2, Ken Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Chavez is off at first with 2 away. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Barry Townsend would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Barry Townsend. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and two. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Ron Donaldson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 25, Ron Donaldson.
Williams will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Rough Riders lead it 10-0. Stepping into the box, Johnny Comstock. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now in the box, Edgar
catcher,
Gonzalez,
number 13.
and his guys are looking to
Edgar
erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball well outside. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now. Michael Santana.
Michael Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now at the plate, Robert Williams.
The right fielder, number 12, Robert Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And it's fouled away. Comstock on second. Gonzalez at first. One gone. 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Pedro Benitez.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pedro Benitez.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. So 1-1. Misses. Ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Frisco put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Robbie Mosher earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors, they left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.